Hi everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. Big switch up from the Olympic Games, huh? I believe we're back to watching Morgan Riley and Max Domi try to play defense. Lose 4-2 to the Tampa Bay Lightning and would have to go 18-6-0 or equivalent just to get to the second wild card spot. That's not happening. That's not like what are we doing here? What are we doing? Brad, they're begging you to do something. You haven't made a trade in almost an entire year, and you barely traded anything. Like, what are we doing? Clearly, this team doesn't work. To not sell is stupid. It's the dumbest decision you can make right now. You have to sell. Bobby McMahon, Austin Matthews, and Max Domi, that line does not work. Austin Matthews is an amazing player. He proved that at the Olympics. He won gold. He brought gold home to the USA for the first time in 40 years. And you think this guy just can't score? He was playing best on best hockey. Come on. Play him with someone different. Max Domi, looking for the pass. Everyone knows what he's doing. He gets an open shooting lane, and he looks for Austin Matthews when there's two defenders standing in front of him because they know exactly who to cover. It's the same thing. Sell. Let's talk about the game, though. Let's break it down. First period. Nikita Kucherov scores off a bad Leafs defensive coverage right there. Left him wide open on the side of the net. He scores 1-0. They challenge it. It's offside. 0-0. Okay. Back, regroup. Out shooting them at this point. Not outplaying them. But it's okay. Build off this. Benoit reaching, picks up a penalty. Leafs to the penalty kill. Okay. To power play, Rants and Lawton. They get a little chance there. Shorthanded. Rants gets it poked away, goes the other way. Beautiful tic-tac-toe goal by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Braden Point in front of the net. They review it again. It's offside by literally like a millimeter. You've had two chances in the first period to get out of a 2-goal deficit, and you blew it. You blew it completely. You got blessed by the hockey gods in a game early that you basically need to win. You've had 20 days off. I'm not expecting you to come out and look like the greatest team in the league. I'm expecting you to play with a little bit of passion and care. No one out there was doing that tonight. Nylander gets a breakaway, robbed by Vasilevsky, and somehow after the first period, it's 0-0. The intensity level, the speed, really good in that first. Great first period of hockey. Lucky for the Leafs to come out of that scoreless. Second period, the Leafs go down 2-0. Like, we don't even need to talk about the goals. They don't even matter. The one goal, beautiful breakaway goal. OEL gets in a little fight after. He gets a penalty. You're down 2-0. Should be 4-0 by a couple millimeters. And all I can think about is the fact that they're not selling. They don't know if they're selling. How, when you watch this team, especially after tonight, if Brad Treliving is like, oh, well, I don't know, you're not the guy for the job. Get him out. Anyone, literally anybody would do a better job than Brad Treliving right now because he's done nothing. Absolutely nothing. If that's not the scariest thing about this team, then I don't know what is. They're bad. They're really bad, but they don't do anything. Bobby McMahon, go get 2 seconds for that guy. Go get maybe a first for that guy. OEL, sell him. He's never going to be better than he is right now. And guess what? You're not winning. You're not doing anything. Third period, the Kucherov line continues to eat this team alive. It's 3-0. There's the game. Pull their goalie. Gensel goes down, hits the post on an empty net, and the Leafs go the other way, and they make it 3-1 with 3:41 left. Okay, a little bit of hope. Other than the first 3 minutes of that first period and the final 3 minutes of that third period, the Leafs didn't do anything. Through the entire game, they had 6 minutes. It's a 60-minute game. You can't expect to play 6 minutes of hockey and get a win. You just can't. That's not the way that works. 11 seconds later, Braden Point scores, gets it right back, 4-1. Ed Nyes makes it 4-2 off a crappy goal that I don't know how Vasilevsky let that one in. A little lucky one there, but you lose 4-2. That's the game. That's all I'm talking about that. Let's talk about Leafs management and Brad Treliving. Leafs management cannot look at tonight's game and go, yeah, you know what? Let's wait and see. Wait and see what? You can't get much worse than this. For the first time in the Austin Matthews era, you are missing the playoffs. Had 20 days off. No excuses. No excuses. It's clear they're a bad team. There's no jump. It's a bad system. It's just a bunch of guys going out there for a skate. It's cardio. You get paid millions of dollars. Like, get there and do something. Come on. There isn't one area where the Leafs are even tied with Tampa. Forwards, defense, goalie, coach, GM, completely outclassed top to bottom for the entire organization. It's just unacceptable. You're the Toronto Maple Leafs. You are the biggest, I don't care what anyone has to say, you're the biggest NHL team in the league. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone hates you. Everyone loves to play against you. This team's just so bad. Like, Ruby going back to that McMahon, Matthews, Domi line, like, play McMahon on that top line beside Matthews and try to get him a couple points, build up his stock. Max Domi, like, why? This guy's a no trade clause, so you can't trade him out. You're going to have to find someone to take him. There's nothing you can do. You're not coming back. You have to do something. And they're begging this guy. Austin Matthews is out there. He's looked like a different guy. He knows what it feels like to win. He knows what it feels like to win as a team. You're not doing anything. You're doing nothing. That second line, Michelli, Tavares, Nylander, it looks stale. That third line, like you had when Nick Robertson is one of your best players. Nothing against Nick Robertson. Like him as a player. How many times have we been like, okay, it's time to move this guy? You can't even move him now. You're not winning a Robertson trade. You're just not. You have to do something. No, everyone's on the table. Regroup in the offseason. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's the same thing that we've been talking about all season long, and they continue to do nothing about it. They're sitting there, they're twiddling their thumbs because everyone's scared to make the wrong move. You know why? Because everyone's watching. You're placed under a microscope when you're in Toronto. If you cannot handle that, if you cannot handle making moves, this job is not for you. Brad Treliving, yeah, sure, he's a great guy. I'm sure he's a great GM. I couldn't be a GM. I'm just a guy who makes videos in his basement. The job's not for you. There's people out there that would beg to be in the position you're at, for everyone to be watching every move that they make. This is a job people kill for. You can't handle it. If you can't handle the pressure, leave. MLSE, fire them. You have lots of money. I understand you don't want to pay people for a job that they're not going to do. Wouldn't it be nice to win? Wouldn't it be nice to not waste Austin Matthews? Wouldn't it be nice for this era to not just flush it down the toilet and to have wasted everyone's time? 10 years, a decade with this guy, and you've done literally nothing but win a single round. It's embarrassing. It's flat out embarrassing. Trading Mitch Marner? Yeah, I guess they did trade him. He was leaving no matter what. Getting rid of him was a start. What else have you done for me lately? Nothing. Letting Pontus Holmberg go? Yeah, Pontus Holmberg, like, he's a bottom six guy. Letting him go for nothing to a divisional rival when he was an RFA? Seriously? I could have told you that was bad. What else are we supposed to say when this team has no spark, no energy? It's a lifeless team. Who cares about making the playoffs if we're going to get bounced immediately? Even if they do, if they go, they're 18-6-0 and they finish out this season amazing, they ride off this high, what are you going to do? You're not buying at this deadline. If you trade a single draft pick and don't get anything back in return, that isn't more draft picks, future assets, or a young prospect, you don't even get your first round pick this year. Sell at the deadline, somehow try to find a way to finish bottom 5 in the league, get a draft pick, regroup for next year. It's about all you can do. Brad, please do anything. Literally anything. I beg you. You're sellers. If you don't think you're a seller, go. Get out the door right now. Anyways, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click like. If you really liked it, clicking subscribe always makes me feel pretty great. So yeah. Remember, you don't have to watch these Leafs games. I don't blame you if you don't. I unfortunately do, and it's driving me insane. Brad, please do anything. Literally anything.